here we go, everybody. Welcome to our co-op. I'm in the game. I'm close to ending the turn, and I got that strange thing with my keyboard, but I'm back to the campaign again. Yeah, the situation is tough, but we get support from Mercia coming right up
Mm-hmm.
here, and that is going to be interesting. If we can do something to that Taifa of Valencia and everybody else down here, because the south is rising here on the Iberian Peninsula. But welcome everybody to our co-op, and hello everybody on your streaming session as well.
Yeah, hello everyone on YouTube. Welcome. This is, as Danish has said, it's our co-op campaign here on Attila. Basically, just to resume a little bit the state of things, I'm actually at war with the Kingdom of Ilek on the north, but most other factions are actually at war with them, such as the Kingdom of Munster. So for now, I don't feel any pressure there, and I do have a couple of units stationed around my place just to make sure that this doesn't go overboard. I'm just gonna make a fair overview here in terms of happiness and check how things are going. Doesn't feel like there's too much of an issue. Okay, there's a food shortage actually in London, so I think this is one thing that I've noticed. I do earn a little bit of commerce from this trade wharf, but if I would build a fishing wharf, perhaps that situation would go away. Or because it's a food market, well, it does consume less food. If it would be this one, it would give me some agriculture. No, no need. Okay, I'm just considering some buildings and stuff. Right now I'm sending St. Albans champions with my king, Offa. That's his name, really? I have an Offa king?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm now passing through what is like the Cape of Torment around Kimpa here, because that's really my biggest threat throughout,
Yeah.
on all this migration. After that, we are at least on friendly shores. My thinking would
Yeah.
be to go over to Santander, and since I'm always the second one, the biggest issue is that you would have to attack on the after the turn. So I'm considering just escorting your army around and making sure everything goes well.
Yeah.
You do have some Crusaders of the Eternal City to wander about here near Lugo. They will attack.
Yeah. That's the Asturian separatists, and they are here and there and everywhere. I got all these annoying uprisings. Yeah, and they are.
I'm actually just
and they
checking.
have a king and everything.
Actually, just checking if there's anything that I should.
It's a little bit messy, the whole situation.
Since I have the time, I'm gonna check in terms of my earls and stuff. Do you have a princess, or there's anyone that has a princess? I think I'm gonna engage on diplomacy for that.
Yeah.
Name your son
don't know.
Dylan.
Yeah.
Bart is going. Bart is just making a pun, saying, "Name your son Dealing, because that goes well with offer." No.
Yeah.
Dealing offer.
Dealing an offer. Yeah, I get it.
Oh man, oh Bart, you're learning from the best.
Yeah, I got. I got Paterna. I got an earlier wife.
You have
a kind of princess.
You have a princess?
Yeah, she should be. She was a wife of
the blessings
Aurelio.
of the Lord upon you. What then do your noble people desire of us?
I cannot demand anything on that regard from you.
Strange, because her husband died, and usually you can then trade them off. Or weird, I don't know. But I have got her Paterna, so why she cannot be married? That's a good question.
Okay, the Kingdom of Munster is actually improving towards me. Let's see if they do have.
Greetings to you. I trust you come with honorable words
that was strange.
Kindly.
Why can't she marry again? Yeah.
Yeah, I actually don't have
Maybe
anything
next
here.
turn.
Let me see if Northumbria. Well, they're actually quite friendly
I
to
look
me.
forward to your wisdom, but I trust you will
Yeah,
not
I have
object
nothing.
to a cup of
Doesn't matter. That'll be it.
try.
I'm not actually doing anything with my money for now. I'm actually building up a farm and building up a priory. Over here, I'm not building. I should just save the money in order to get better stuff.
Well met.
For now, you know. Yeah, I think that's it. And I'm gonna skip my turn for now. I think that's optimal for now. I thought you said Kingdom of Monsters. Kinda. It's Kingdom of Mercia and Asturias. If you mix them up, we are really monsters.
Yeah.
Now, oh, you're mentioning the Kingdom of Munster. Well, it's kind of
Yeah.
they're really monsters right now. They're getting big.
Yeah. So now we got this situation that the Duchy of Pamplona is getting attacked by the Taifa of Barcelona. Yeah, and it went so fast that I didn't really answer it. So I don't know. I didn't click agree or
disagree.
or to break the alliance. Yeah, so that it just continued. I just want to share it with you before I did anything, and then it continued.
It
So
didn't
that is a
prompt
good.
me. It didn't prompt me, so probably
Weird.
probably you are not at war with them. Probably because it didn't prompt me to access that same situation.
Yeah. Yeah, I got Civil War again, and Civil War again, and more Civil War. It says defensive alliance broken with the Duchy of Pamplona. War
All
declared
right.
Taifa of Barcelona on them, and there goes my trade agreement with the Duchy of Pamplona as well. Well, I
Right.
got
On
many
your
civil wars.
on your
Ooh.
end, just stabilize. Just get your buildings together, and that's it.
Yeah. See, I just need to scout. Is that guy? He's deployed, and we actually got public order down here. That's good, but we also got. Yeah, the worst thing
Bart
is
is actually asking. Bart is actually asking,
Yeah.
do you like this type of city building diplomacy over the medieval 2 type? He's asking both of us. From my end, I liked the idea of the city building. It's a different city building, but it does have some issues. Like it doesn't incorporate population, so you don't get anything from growing. Honestly, you just get it's just growing the specific building. You're not getting anything from your province getting more population, for instance. In terms of the diplomacy, there are some options that are lacking. People demanding cities or offering cities. I think that's actually I'm divided on that situation because I think on Medieval 2 it's actually overpowered sometimes. You can, or even on Rome, they have to tweak it a lot. And at some point it's like if it's too hard, you're never gonna do it. If it's too easy, then it becomes overpowered. Just asking for one city, it's too much. So I don't know how I feel really regarding that. I kind of ignore that a little bit. However, I would love it to be a little bit more like civilization diplomacy, because it's civilization diplomacy makes a little bit more sense in many ways here than here. How about you, Danish?
Yeah, because in later games we can have growth, but it's kind of growth. It's kind of growth that creates this population surplus, so that we can build another building to expand the city. So we can go in and have a look at the growth of our different regions growth next turn 25. In this one I'm having here, and accumulated growth 27, etc. And but that's how it functions here, and I kind of got used to it. I found that in especially in Attila, it's really worthwhile taking an interest in doing edicts or other things that will help buildings that will help the growth, so that you can expand all the slots in your city construction as your city construction slots. But so in that way, I think there's a little of the medieval 2 feeling that it is not totally absent that way. And yeah,
The,
I don't know about the city thing. Sometimes I think it can be too easy to get a good relation with the Pope in medieval 2 by simply offering a region, a strange region somewhere that you have, and you will get extremely popular with the Pope, offering him somewhere up in Scotland a region. That I think that can be a little bit almost to exploit like to me, but in other situations it can be very interesting to exchange regions, I think, with some of the other factions, and it can be very fun that way.
I remember on Civilization, you could always give him the biggest issue with Civilization is that you would do that strategically. Like you would make a city literally in the middle of a desert and offer that city to, basically you're offering a settler. You would offer that city to an AI that it's close to you, and it immediately gives you like +5 to relations, which is really big on Civilization. And it's like it's a little bit overpowered on that case, because you're giving him a really bad city for basic great relations with him. And I saw a guy do that on deity difficulty, and it was like, yeah, see, like this, and you don't have to tech up militarily with this guy on your back. You don't have. And throughout the whole game, he won cultural victory, and throughout the whole game, he didn't get out of basic techs like knights. They were flying planes, and he was on knights, and he won on cultural victory. So that's one of the things.
Yeah.
And it also can happen here, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, you're breaking.
I'll just do a small alto here to get rid of one of the. I'll just resolve that as an auto. If I could get rid of a small civil war, because it's probably reducing my income around my capital, and that is not very good. So.
And the public order as well.
Exactly.
I meant it also reduces a little bit on the public order.
Yeah, and I got my general leveled up.
Nice.
Yeah, if he was a governor.
Just one thing, so far as you keep this general around, even with just a couple of units, I can land near Santander, right? Because there's a beach here.
Yeah.
I can land near Santander, and you can attack it or you can siege it. And when I land, then it's fine. Everything is okay, and we can control that city, and you get to own it, all right? Because you always have to make the initial strike. So I'm thinking this army that you have here, it can just go and clean up over here, and that's it.
They could, but I don't know. Yeah, they could. Right now, I just placed them in my capital because and even if I did that, I still got -9, and that's because all my my different buildings, they are so damaged in Oviedo, and I cannot afford to repair a single one of them. They cost 1,500,
do you want
1,700, etc.
Do you want some money? I'm saving up only for 1,700 for a priory. So
but I
have 500 to
they
give
will
you.
They will also auto repair a bit.
Ah, okay. Got it.
It's a good question. I think because I also like the idea that you are saving. Then at least one of us is having an amount of money to do
Don't worry.
something with. But
Don't worry about that. I have 500 to give you. Check if you can repair,
yeah,
for instance, your priory with those 500. How much does it cost?
I can, for
Okay, then
example, do
ask.
that. Then
Then ask. It's better.
I'm going. Yeah, I will do that.
We
Thank you very
graciously
much.
extend our greetings and
My
good
money
wishes.
is your money, dude.
Now, to business.
Yep.
Here we go.
There you
Thanks
go.
a lot.
Yeah, no problem.
That
I thank
helps. And
I loved how your guy approached and said, "I thank you," and bye bye.
yeah, sometimes there are some very funny.
Yeah.
Some very funny things they say in diplomacy that I like very much. I still sometimes get diplomatic comments in Rome 2 that I never ever heard. I played Rome 2 for 1,800 hours approximately, so I have been there a bit, but I still from time to time get something where I think I never ever heard that one before. It happens seldom now, but I still from time to time get it where I thought, wow, that was really an insult, or or things like that. I don't know if I answered all the things before that Bart asked me for, but sometimes when I engage in how to survive and stuff, yeah, and I think I need to keep that money there. Then I also I get so much into the game that I can't think also. Free. Yeah, maybe I should do this as well, I think. Good. And then I think I will get sooner or later a more stable main province, and that is important. I can also have salt there. Yeah, that will need to be when we do something. But this small army is ready to attack. There's something I need to check, and that is that duchy there, the Duchy of Provence. Improving with them. If they no, they don't want trade. And my turn is almost out. Let me see. King to Isaac, Brittany, Charlemagne. No, deteriorating. Oh boy. King to Munster. Yeah, no. Northumbria, Wessex. Northumbria, Taifa, Barcelona. Yeah, the Taifa Barcelona might suddenly attack me. I have a bad feeling about that. But let's see. I will end my turn here.
Alright.
I have a strange thing that when I end turns in Attila, then I will get to know what generals died in battles. As I kind of delayed thing there. I don't think it's good. There's a bug somewhere or a file that got corrupted, I think. It shouldn't turn up there.
I'm just seeing that I don't know if I'll get... Yeah, I'll get attrition if I go on these seas. So I gotta be careful on that. Because I really don't want any attrition at all. I'm just spotting if there's any attrition. So I basically get there, and that's the worst part. If I go through the attrition areas, I actually get... Like, I'm literally arriving here in 3 turns.
Yep.
And I cannot...
Yep.
I cannot unload my troops. But if you attack, then, of course, my troops will assist.
Yep.
Right. You should move over to Asturian separatists in a little while. And this is already in double time.
Yeah.
Man, my guys in double time do nothing, actually. So as I had planned out...
it doesn't change much to row hard.
Yep. Which is the worst part. So in 4 turns I will have the priory and I can end up the turn right now. What age is this again, Bart is asking? Well, this is around Attila, so basically the year, as you can see, is 700 AD. You know, it's already spent a lot of time. Right, they are assaulting Braga right now there.
Yeah, we got a battle. Unfortunately, I did not see that army coming at Baga. Yeah,
Nay,
I had a
same
bad
as me.
feeling, but they have combined with the Asturian separatists and a general from the Taifa of Valencia,
Hmm.
and they got very, very.
Don't worry.
We got a lot of
As
units.
soon as I
So
arrive, just focus on getting a full army. Even if you just stay with Oviedo, we can conquer everything back. You know, but you
yeah,
do need the
so
full
should
army to go on that.
I could do an auto here. The problem is I'm going to lose my king, and that is always a bit problematic in diplomacy and all. Yeah, because
I
I
hadn't
should have
noticed that.
moved him as a
Yeah, to
governor.
Oviedo.
So, but maybe I should just do an auto here because we're not going to win that
Yeah, yeah.
with four spearmen. I would just do an
Who
aggressive.
knows? Maybe
Yeah,
your
there's
hair
nothing.
is actually better than your king.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's hope so because now he's dead. Yeah, but I had scouted that army, but then it disappeared, and of course it is coming back. Yeah, that's typically. And now the Emirates is sending also a fleet. Yeah, they are coming for me now.
Yeah,
Um,
right.
and of course allying with everybody they can. Um, and that makes the game very challenging.
Hmm. I'm kind of worried about some
Okay.
movements on the top. What is Taifa Valencia want?
Yeah, the now they attack Lyon, and I saw that one coming.
Yeah,
I got 4 units there in a. I'm not going to.
it's fine.
I cannot
Actually,
do
those provinces,
much.
if you want to fight it, just to make sure that they get some problems, you know, some that they don't get away
Yeah,
with it
but it would be
easily.
a long and no. I would just do an aggressive
All right.
or protective auto here. But I'm a bit scared that I might be steamrolled now. But let's see, because they're allying up the Taifa Valencia and the Emirate. So now they more or less just need to
One,
take Oviedo.
yeah, one
But let's
enemy at
see,
a time. The Asturian separatists are
one
attacking,
enemy
but
at a time.
you can flee to Oviedo. For me, the issue
Yeah,
here is just you stick up to Oviedo, and that's it. That's it. And
yeah,
we take the 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 fight thereafter.
yeah.
Yeah.
The AI is steamrolling me exactly. Let me see, what have they got? 2 armored swordsmen and swordsmen, raider cavalry, and I got two levy spearmen and a levy skirmisher against them. They cannot do much. The sword units will go through the levy spearmen as butter in, but that, yeah.
Do you want to try
Another
and
auto
fight this
here.
one?
No,
No, no.
it's no use. I
Okay,
think
okay.
it's
You
no
can.
use.
One thing that you can also do, you can avoid. I was just not considering that. Well, we don't have enough turns, but you can just put your army and go away from there. You know, start up on the north.
Yeah.
That could also be an idea. Usually, it kind of works out pretty well. I'm a
Yeah.
little bit scared on these
Um,
Nordalbingia. I don't know where they're going. But oh well.
Kingdom of Conacta should be destroyed now, it says. Faction destroyed. Kingdom of Conacta. Yeah, finally. And the Duchy of Pamplona destroyed. I had a bad feeling.
Yeah, that's one of the
Okay.
few allies that we had there.
Yeah. Gain off the point much of the army. Yeah, that's fine. And yeah. Scipion, my new king, I think got influential trait with +4 personal influence per turn. Yeah, he might also need that. Well,
You can. This is a bigger of a problem here on Oviedo, but
yeah,
you can be squeezed between the Asturian separatists, and I'll arrive just in time, barely there.
Yeah.
Problem is all
Yeah,
the
barely.
the problem is all the threats from from the Taifa Valencia and Cordoba, which they're kind of splitting
Yeah.
up the peninsula here, and that is actually good for you, because that will mean that they might go to war.
Yeah, it's yeah. I have a bad feeling that they're uniting against me more or less, but th because yeah, Emirate of Cordoba, they are Zaragoza, and they are now Toledo. They 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 rule over half, but okay, down there the Emirate. I have a bad feeling that the Emirate is kind of coordinating their moves now with the Taifa of Valencia. So next turn they will try to go for at least one new city, and that is going to be problematic. Unless, as I can beat them off, but if they keep sending army, I can fend them off maybe 1 or 2 times, but not
I think the best course of
every
action,
time. Yeah.
just try to get any army that you can on Oviedo, and make sure Oviedo has food buildings. Because if it doesn't have any food buildings, then if you only have Oviedo when you reach there, then you will start losing troops due to attrition.
Yeah. And okay, I really need to check my. Yeah, I got a lot of things with the Civil War's turbulence and all that is taking its toll on the integrity also of my main army here. That's a bit bad, but I got 11 food. Let me see, Lugo here. How much food is that supplying? Nothing really. Okay, and Santiago. Yeah. It's going to be very hard, and I cannot really. Yeah, either I should stick to Oviedo, but I think it might get.
Because as soon as you get Santander in Oviedo, you have like a kind of a solid base. Then you can go and recover Lugo and Santiago, just focus at one front at a time. While, and in Santander, the good thing about Santander is that the closest enemy, it's actually this guy, which is a little bit weaker. It's not like Cordoba is going to attack you there. You can actually go the other way around. So instead of Oviedo, get Santander and go into Pamplona, into Tudela, and Zaragoza, which is a full province. But that will draw you too close to the Taifa of Barcelona. That's why I wouldn't suggest it.
Yeah.
I would suggest just taking on or recovering, as a long term, recovering all the provinces that you've lost so far. Building them up, just making sure that you get the money, get the food, and then concentrate on one throw at a time, like the Taifa, for instance.
Yeah, the thing with Santiago, I think the problem is that if I start repairing, as I am, that they will start this, they will.
Yeah, but you need that one because of the food.
Yeah, I probably do that, but I'm not getting food from Lugo. I'm getting food from Santiago quite a lot. But I think the AI will start, I repair something, they
will raid it as well.
I repair the sack, and that way, I will lose a lot of money. I could, of course, just a moment. Maybe I should. How strong is that? Oh yeah, they are so strong. The small civilist or the civilian war armies, the separatist armies, they are so strong. So I cannot even.
Oh, don't worry about fighting them right now. Just stay put until I arrive. I think it's the best course of action.
Yeah.
Because if you go out, if you move away from Oviedo,
Yeah.
it's taken.
Yeah,
You know.
it is.
And
But
the worst part, you may get so many casualties that you won't recover in time for me to arrive and for us to have two armies focusing down a single
Yeah.
target. You know.
Yeah, that's right.
One thing, Danish, do you
It's-
want to end the episode for now and then resume on the next one?
Yeah.
All right, all right.
We could do this, but wouldn't it be best that I ended my turn here?
All right, all right,
And
all right.
and we do it there. Is that okay?
Yeah, yeah, sure thing.
Because I don't think I can do much else now. So that was just a skill, just a second, with my governor here. So of course that military shield training, recruitment cost, siege allowed time, upkeep cost, armorer, integrity. Yeah, that might be good. Authority, integrity. Wow, that one, and yeah. Then I got that thing solved. Good, I ended my turn. I just needed to change some household things for a new governor. I'm a bit in doubt who that was actually.
I actually have some good progress going down. I might be able, yeah, right now I will be able to be in close to Santander in 2 turns. So next 2 turns.
Yeah.
That'll be the plan for it. Like if you can sally out from Oviedo on that other turn, I'm gonna tell you when. Then we'll be able to get that one, which is good. Right now London is actually growing in terms of public order, which is nice. And
Nice.
this guy can't do too much. And have more zeal. Less corruption there. Preach doom. Discourage populace. I think I can give him just gunning and preaching that. That's good. This doesn't give me anything better, but at least it gives me a little bit of money. I'm trying to check out on my agent's actions, and that's it. Right, I think I have everything for now. There's no direct threat. I'm just gonna see my diplomacy because there's some people who might like me a little bit more. Yeah, there's a lot of kingdoms and duchies who actually like me a lot. The Kingdom of Munster might soon want to trade.
Sit and let your words move me to anger or agreement, as you wish of them.
They don't actually, but they're not actually bad towards me. They're improving.
Mm-hmm.
Come, come, let me hear your talk. I warn you, I have no stomach for the meat or nice.
Okay, these guys rejected a non-aggression pact, but that's kind of fine. I'm actually I have a non-aggression pact with Charlemagne,
You must, but know that
which is really good. It's actually helping me out.
I think that is really good.
Yeah.
Good to have one strong
You have the ear of my people.
faction that is not aggressive towards one.
I could barely get into peace with Brittany, and I'm checking out the Taifas. Well, the Taifas actually, I have no interest in getting peace with them because we're gonna crush them. So that's basically it.
In time, 2 things always smell: fish and uninvited guests. Speak quickly then.
Let me see if I can get some wars going on. Let me see if I can cause some wars. Like, Charlemagne, what do you want to go into
but
war?
expect scant pleasantries. I lack time to waste.
What would you want to get onto war with Cordoba? Moderate option. Hang on. Moderate.
Wow.
I might be able to bribe them. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
What do you want to get into war with those guys? You want some money? I can give you money. No, they rejected the offer no matter how much money. I offered all the money.
Okay, but interesting that it is moderate.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and see if they go to war with someone else.
Speak your speech, so that I may go to the baths.
Like
and
the
wash
type
away
of Zaragoza,
today's
that would be
stench.
nice, because that would mean like they would be a buffer there. They rejected it,
Yeah.
yeah, but they're still annoyed towards the same factions that we are, which means that basically our stuff will improve
Yeah.
with them, because we are at war with Cordoba and Zaragoza. The more we do actions against them, the more he'll like us, actually. Alright,
Yeah.
that'll be a good moment for us to end up the episode then. Thank you guys
Yeah.
on YouTube for watching, and I'll see you guys on the
Yeah.
next one.
Thank you.
Cheers!
Yeah. Cheers. Bye bye. See you.